Show me how long it takes you to order at a counter, and I will show you your bank account. I think
Why?
the longer people take this happened to me the other day, and I about lost my mind. But I was at a counter, like one does, a coffee shop or something, and there's always a lady in front of you, right? And the lady in front of you takes 4 centuries to order a coffee and a muffin. And what I realized very quickly is, if you want to get something done, you give it to a busy person, is the saying. And I think often that's why they say you should take somebody to dinner before you hire them, or take them out to lunch, see how they treat the staff. But I also think see how quickly they make decisions, because people who take forever to order when they stand in line, one, are really comfortable inconveniencing somebody else around them, which means they have limited self-awareness, maybe borderline narcissism. And then simultaneously, they're not very efficient at the things that don't really matter. That coffee order does not really matter. And so if we know we are here for a finite amount of time, why spend so much time on that as opposed to a walk, a sunset, etc.?
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. I hope you see and understand the clip, but I'm going to explain it to you. The reason I need to talk about this is because I see this too much in society, in public. I used to tell my lady about this. I said, when you go out, you see how people are. And I've seen it, and I was like, you're gonna see it. People just sit there, they take all day doing meaningless tasks. The old running joke, if somebody goes to McDonald's, can I get and then maybe, could you, I wonder, do you think I should get I don't know, I feel like I want a Big Mac, but I kind of like a quarter pounder, and it's like, yo, you were standing behind 3 people looking at the menu. You mean to tell me by the time you got up to the actual counter, you still don't know what you're doing? The same thing happens when you go to the grocery store. Like the inconsiderate people, the inconvenient people. When you see people who go to the express lane, but it may be 15 items, 20 items, but they go to express lane with 35 items, and they just sit in the line and then the people in the express lane got to go, hey, you got to go over there. And it's like, and because people do this stuff where, and we don't want to talk about this, a lot of people waste other people's times and inconvenience other people, not just because they're jerks, because they are, but they also don't really do much. So what they do is when they go out, that's the thing that they did for the day. So it's just like, I'm going to just, I want to get out the house, so I'm going to just be in the store, just taking all day and having random conversation with strangers because I don't really have nothing to do. So I'm not even going to acknowledge the people behind me who are looking at me like I'm crazy because I've been sitting in this line for 15 minutes doing absolutely nothing. And we've seen it time and time again. And like she said, you take people out to dinner to see what their capacity is for getting things done. Because a lot of people just inconvenience people. That's the gist of it. A lot of people inconvenience. Like if you ever notice when you're somewhere and you're looking and you're seeing people like annoyed that a person is taking all day, and that person never looks back. They never go, look, I'm sorry about that, y'all. They just sit there and just keep having a conversation and keep having a conversation and keep stalling and keep wasting time. It's like, what are you doing? And they say people lack self-awareness, and they do. Until it's them. Like, let me tell you something. A couple of days ago, I was working, and somebody flagged me down, like stopped the car to ask me something. I was working. So so they stopped me, and they're coming like this way, and I'm going this way. You get what I'm saying?
but it's a car in front of me. And I don't know what happened, but before I even got flagged down, this car just went from doing the speed limit to just doing negative 5 miles an hour. It just stopped. It just was, a person who drives the speed limit and not just a person just looking around. Just, I'm like, what is wrong with this fool? So while I'm going from the speed limit to negative 5 miles an hour because this fool decided to just slow down for no reason, I get flagged down. So I get flagged down, this person wants to talk to me about whatever, so I'm talking to them about whatever. But before I got out of the vehicle, before they can get out of their vehicle, this fool put it in reverse. So he thought that this lady was talking to him, so he put it in reverse, and I'm behind him, so I got to put the car in reverse. So I'm going backwards, and he's going backwards, and he ain't getting it, and he just keeps going backwards because he's not looking backwards. He just... So she finally goes, "Hey, not you." And the dude stops, and I'm getting out of the car like, what the fuck is your problem? And then all of a sudden, he can drive the speed limit then. So anyways, I, handled the situation with this lady or whatever. But I could tell, like, people are stupid. And we don't talk about this enough, but people are stupid on purpose now. Because you're wondering why people aren't getting together and they're not having relationships, aren't working, and this, that, and the third, and society isn't growing. Because what it is people have become lazy, lacking self-awareness, antisocial, inconsiderate, and dumb, and it's all wrapped up into one thing. And the reason I'm saying that is this: a person, even online, like a person to skip the message and worry about the text. Is that 4K? What kind of shirt did you have on? I really like, the waves in the background. Do you know what I was talking about? I don't know. But I need help in life. Yeah, you know what kind of help you need? You need help paying attention. You see people in relationships with people, and I don't know why the relationship ended. Because you don't listen, you don't pay attention, and you're inconsiderate. Huh? What'd you say? That's my point. Because like they were saying, if you can't do little stuff, I already know what it is with the big stuff. You're not going to take it into consideration. Because what you see is a society of people who actually want to push all of the adult stuff onto another adult. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. What about your, health care, retirement, I don't know, household responsibilities? I don't want to do it. Can't somebody else do it? I just want to go out to eat, and I want to go on trips, and I want to go shopping, and I just don't want to do anything. It's like, all right, man, you stupid. And that's the same thing when you go out on dates and people, they interject stupid stuff into it. The ambiance and the paintings and oh my God. I know somebody's an idiot when they become too picky of an eater. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch it because I be calling my woman a foodie Karen. So if she watched this, she's like, "Oh, I'm stupid now." But what I mean is, everything doesn't, I need it to be this, and I need this kind of salt in the margarita, and do you have a drink that's a drink that I want, but a drink that I don't want because I want to try a new drink that what? I want my steak to be medium well, but I want it to be well, so can half of it be well and the other half be medium well because I want to mix and match, and it's like yo. And I want to do that because I just love what's on the television, and I just want to see. It's like, yo, what are we doing right now? Because if you can't make just a simple decision about these simple things, and you can't pay attention to what's going on around you in a simple event, then you can't handle big stuff. Like I tell people, sometimes the way you drive can tell me about your personality. Real talk. There are people out here who are reckless and reckless for no reason. And it's like, And there are people out here who are so cautious that they're about to get somebody else hurt. You know, but they don't take it into consideration. Like, maybe I'm doing too much, you know. And there are people who just don't pay attention to anything. They're just always just in la la land. And you can tell, you know. And that's the problem. Like, if you can't get from point A to point B in a simple thing, there is no way you're going to get from point A to point B in something complex. Because you're spending all your time, wasting your time, you know, with simple stuff. Man, I'm going to the grocery store. Okay, you getting groceries? Yeah, but I'm going to get 5 things, but I'm going to just take 2 hours to do it. Whatever, man. You know, God rest my younger cousin's soul. We used to have this thing where he's like, hey, man, can we go to the mall? He's like, nope, not with you. Because he would waste our time. He would go to the mall and go to one store and try something on, and then go to 5 other stores and try something on in those 5 other stores to go right back to the very first store and buy the very first thing you tried. We'd be like, you motherfucker. No, we're not going out with you. You're wasting our time. But that's what people do. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. Just ain't considerate. But tell me what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.